Ruby. It's time for another Las Vegas buffet review. We are back at Circus for their dinner buffet. We haven't been here in 3 years. I don't remember loving it, but let's go see. Maybe they've improved. Let's go check it out. Just got seated here at Circus Buffet. So dinner is only on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, 4:30 till 10 p.m. As I said, it's been 3 years since I think we were last here. It's only $25 a person, so that's a great price. Obviously, I don't remember loving this one, but we're gonna go in with a very open mind and see what we can find. Okay, barbecue chicken. This looks really good, actually. Grab a wing. Right next to it's baked fish. Interesting. Give it a go. Why not? Okay, cornbread. Ooh, it looks good. Baked beans with hot dogs. There's also, it looks like regular baked beans. I'll try the ones with the hot dogs. Why not? Corn on the cob. Looks good. Okay, got our first plate. It filled up in here pretty fast, actually. There's like plenty of families eating. So, looks like maybe 5-ish stations. We'll kind of go one at a time and see what they've got. Also keeping in mind, this is a very family-friendly buffet. I am going to start with this chicken, which actually looks really nice and it smells really good. It's like a barbecue chicken. It's bone-in. Let's give it a shot. I have a wing here. The barbecue sauce is really nice. It's got like a smoky flavor. It's sweet, not spicy at all. The wing itself does not have a ton of meat, but of course this is all you can eat, so you could just grab a bunch of them if you needed to. The meat that I am getting is tender. Like it has good flavor, good texture. Yeah, the barbecue sauce is really good. I like barbecue chicken a lot. Yeah, the skin is nice. Nicely cooked, nicely prepared. Obviously I would need to like pick this up and like attack it if I was really, really gonna eat it. That's all right. I like that. That's good. Okay, let's try this baked fish. This I'm a little bit more suspect. I'm not going to lie. But we'll give it our good college try. And get a good piece. Some kind of like orange sauce on it. Not bad. Honestly, not bad. Truly. Like, I was kind of scared of it. It didn't look that appetizing. But, I mean, the fish is very, very, very soft. I'm imagining it's like a tilapia, maybe. It's really hard to tell. It's kind of like wrapped up. There's a very mild sauce on here that's just got a little bit of an herb flavor. And it's nothing too crazy, but it's not overwhelmingly fishy. Like the fish does taste pretty fresh. I mean, it's nothing super special, but it's not bad. I don't mind it. Let's try this cornbread. I'm very curious about this. I love cornbread, so I am excited. It feels a little bit dense. There's like honey all mixed in here, so let's give this a shot. I don't know if I love the cornbread. I kind of feel like that happened last time, which was 3 years ago, but now I feel like the memories are coming back. It's a little bit like mealy, like the texture is not very good. It's both dry and moist at the same time, which is kind of a strange texture to describe to you, but it is. Mainly because I think the cornbread's dry and then the honey is kind of like soaked throughout. The flavor itself is fine. It does kind of taste like mix or like batter. It's a skip overall, honestly. Neither of the meats were bad, but yeah, I wouldn't do the cornbread. Let's try the Franken beans. Little Franken beans. My mom did not make Franken beans, but I used to really like baked beans as a kid. Let's try these. You know, I don't hate it. I'm gonna be real. The hot dogs taste good. The beans taste good. And then there's like some peppers and onions, which are adding like a small bit of lightness to this dish. So truly, like if you have a picky eater in your party, a kid, these are pretty good. Honestly, my cameraman is probably gonna like that as well. So that's something to say. Not bad. The hot dogs were like surprisingly good tasting. Let's try some corn on the cob. There's no polite way to eat this. I'm just gonna have to go for it. I haven't had corn on the cob in a while. I really like corn on the cob. This one doesn't have a lot to it. Like, there's not a lot of butter on here or seasoning or anything. Honestly, I would probably put a ton more salt on it if I'm gonna finish this out. Overall, the plate was pretty good. The only thing I didn't like was the cornbread. The rest of the food, like, the flavor was pretty good. I could definitely eat more of these barbecue chicken wings. So we'll split this plate and finish it up and grab the next one. Let's get some fried chicken. Look at this chicken leg. This looks good. All right, barbecue pork rib. Let me try to find a good one in here. Something I can bite into easily. All right, just plain white rice, but that'll help to soak up some of the meats that we're getting to. So we'll get some of that. So they have barbecue beef here. Let's try that. And then they also have a barbecue pork, like a shredded pork. So we'll get some of that too. Nice. Hey you guys, really quickly, I just wanted to stop and thank the sponsor for today's video, Golden Nugget Online Casino. With over 300 real money games, including roulette, blackjack, video poker, baccarat. I love that they have live dealer. I've been playing a lot more table games recently, so it's really fun that they have those, as well as so many slots. Honestly, they're getting new ones every single day. They have a buy the bonus section. You guys know we love to buy a bonus, but they also have games that I absolutely love, like Jewel of the Dragon, Wolf Run Eclipse, Prosperity Link. Right now, I'm really liking Hypernova. It's got this cascading reel feature. I really like games that have that. All new players who use my code RubyTravel and play just $5 are going to get 250 spins on a featured game. And they're also doing 24-hour loss back of up to 1,000 in casino credits. Download the Golden Nugget Online Casino app right now and use my promo code RubyTravel. Thank you so much, Golden Nugget, for sponsoring us. And now, let's get back to the video. Okay, we got our next plate. One thing I will say, we got here right when it opened. Everything's like really hot and really fresh. So that's something maybe to take into account. I don't know if maybe we came later on how it would be, but everything looks really nice right now up on the buffet. I'm gonna try this fried chicken. It looks really delicious, actually. The fried chicken is delicious, honestly. The breading is really crispy. It's got great flavor. Like the seasonings and everything are really good. The inside meat is like not dry. It's not crazy moist, but it's not dry. I mean, it's kind of like right there in the middle where it's still good on the inside, but the breading makes it taste really delicious. Like, this is a very solid drumstick. I'm definitely enjoying it. Like I said, it's almost dry, but they like caught it in time. It's actually really good. Not bad at all. All right, let's try the rib. So they did have a bunch of barbecue pork ribs. I liked the barbecue sauce on the chicken. I'm sure I'm gonna like it here on the ribs. Let's see how the texture is. The rib meat's tender. Came off the bone really easily. It's got that same good barbecue sauce on it. A little more tangy this time, a little more vinegary. The meat is well done. Honestly, I feel like we're having a much better experience than the last time I was here, which was ages ago. But I mean, a plate of ribs and fried chicken for 25 bucks, like, you really can't beat that. That's not bad at all. All right, let's try this barbecue pork. This looks really, really fatty. There's like a huge bit of fat on here. Now, they did have buns right next door, so you could make like a barbecue pulled pork sandwich. Let's try it. The pork is super tender. It does taste very fatty. And that's me picking around like the fattier parts. It just has that really fatty flavor to it and not much else flavor. I'm not getting a lot of that really good barbecue sauce that they had in the rib or on the chicken. So that I'm not really loving, but let's try this barbecue beef. I'm curious what kind of meat this is. I'll put it with a little bit of this white rice that they serve. The beef's got more of that sauce. There's also like some onion in there, which is a nice surprise. There's like a little bit of freshness coming from the onion. That sauce is really good, so like anything they're kind of coating that in tastes nice. And the beef is pretty good. Honestly, like none of this has been bad so far. It's all been pretty good. Let's finish this up and grab another plate. All right, we can make some nachos. Let's make nachos. So they have some ground beef here to put on our nachos. And some cheese. Needs a stir. that on there. Oh my goodness. Mmm. All right, let's try chicky tendy. We love chicky tendies. Yeah. All right, your friend and mine, the corn dog.
The infamous corn dog.
And what looks to be like a really delicious looking macaroni and cheese. This is a fresh pan, which means people must have ate it all already. It looks good. Okay, baked chicken. Another chicken. I'm gonna be all chickened out by the end of this. Nice looking mixed veggies. Let's get some veg in our lives. Why not? Okay, they have these au gratins. These look good, actually. Little au gratin potato. And some mash, and they have the skins in, and I love when they put the skins in. Oh my god. Mountain of mash. And let's get some gravy for good measure on our mountain of mash. All right, are we ready for the kid-friendly section? This is obviously the section for children. I'm not above that. I'm not above bright orange cheese. Let's try some of these nachos with a little bit of ground beef and the plasticky cheese. There's something I don't like, but I can't pinpoint what it is. The plastic cheese has like a little bit of a kick to it, but it's very, very like airy, like light. I just mean there's like not a lot of heaviness to the cheese, so it feels kind of like you're eating air. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of strange. Like it's almost like whipped. It's got a good heat to it, but it doesn't taste like cheese, I guess is what I'll say. The cheese doesn't taste like cheese. The meat also, to me, has that like edge of like just a little too much greasiness. I was hoping that they were just going to be like typical like hockey game nachos or something, but like honestly, they're not great. The tortilla chips are good, but like I'm not loving them. They're not very good. They have kind of a weird flavor going on there. Everything tastes very, very artificial, I guess is what I would say. Would a child eat it? Yes. Let's try these chicky tendies because these actually look great. The chicken tender looks really good, so I'm going to give it a go. They had barbecue sauce there and some sort of red sauce, maybe like buffalo sauce or something. Oh, let's give this a go. Chicky tendy is delish. Really good breading. The meat on the inside is tender. Very good, no complaints on the chicken tenders. Honestly, like if I wasn't eating all of this, I could just eat a plate of chicken tenders. I would probably be pretty satisfied. I wish they had french fries. They have no french fries. Let's try the corn dog. Do you guys remember the corn dog? I remember the corn dog from 3 years ago. That's because I think my famous words were, how can you have a bad corn dog? And it turned out you could. Let's...
It's been haunting you ever since.
It's been haunting me. Let's try it. So every child that I saw in here was holding a corn dog. I'm happy to report that they have improved the corn dogs. The last time it was like really desiccated and like shrunken in there, it was very sad. This looks much better. This tastes like a very typical corn dog, just like a very normal one you would have frozen or whatever. Completely fine. Obviously for kids, but at least the kids don't have to eat a sad corn dog because it was pretty good. Let's try this mac because the mac and cheese actually looked really nice, like baked macaroni and cheese. This will go well with our chicky tendies. Let's give it a go. Yeah. Ooh, the mac and cheese is good. Kind of reminds me of Panera mac and cheese, which like isn't homemade. It's like in a big bag, but this is what that tastes like. But it has kind of a nice crispy top. There's a lot of a good cheese flavor to this, and the noodles are like nicely cooked. I know this is a really family-friendly hotel, so in terms of like having kids here, I feel like they would absolutely eat chicken tenders, hot dogs, and the mac and cheese is good. Even I would eat the mac and cheese. The nachos are really weird. That's like the one thing I would avoid. This plate is promising. This is a really nice plate of food. 25 bucks, like, I don't know, not bad. Okay, let's try more chicken. So the baked chicken this time. I've had a lot of chicken. I'm getting chickened out here. Let's give it a go. This chicken is very, very moist. Really nice, subtle flavor here. Everything's a lot better seasoned than I remember. I, for some reason, remembered everything here being very bland. It's not. This is like nicely seasoned. This chicken is very, very moist. I still think I prefer the fried chicken just because the breading was so good, or honestly the chicky tendies. But this is definitely the most moist, and the one that has like a nice seasoning on it that's not like a barbecue sauce. Honestly, all of the chicken we had was not bad. So that one's okay. I don't prefer bone-in chicken. I prefer like a boneless chicken if I have a choice, like a boneless chicken breast, but Not bad. Okay, I am excited about these mashed potatoes. There's skin all throughout, which is how I like my mashed potatoes. It makes them taste more rustic. There's some gravy here. Let's give them a shot. The mashed potatoes are super good. I can taste big chunks of potatoes in here, which is so nice. It's not just like a powdered mix of mashed potatoes. There's real potatoes in here, real skin. I can taste butter. The gravy's fine. It's just kind of like a little salty addition. There's nothing crazy going on there with the gravy, but the potatoes themselves are great. So like honestly, like fried chicken, mashed potatoes, or those ribs, that I would eat. Okay, let's try this au gratin. See how this is. So I can tell the potatoes themselves are real potatoes. They weren't like the dehydrated ones. But the sauce itself tastes like the mix that you get in that box. I've made the boxed au gratin, so I have no shame. It kind of tastes like that. Like it does taste like a prepared sauce. But these are real potatoes, 100%. They've used real potatoes in the mash and in the au gratins, which is great. I mean, this plate of food is like homemade, decent plate of food. I am not mad about it. Let's try these veggies and see how they are. Just some mixed vegetables, like some green beans, some broccoli. There's nothing wrong with the vegetables per se. They're cooked fine. They don't have any seasoning, and unfortunately they are ice cold. I think because nobody's grabbing any vegetables. So they're just cold because they sat out. But they taste fine. Like they're cooked fine. Again, they're bland, there's no seasoning, but that's okay if you're trying to be healthy. Overall, I feel like the only thing I really disliked was the nachos. Everything else has been fine. So we're gonna eat these. Get the next. Okay, I want this. This is Boston cream. I'm getting that. And I am gonna try some of this carrot cake as well. This looks really good. Get some carrot cake. I'm gonna get some lemon meringue because that looks awesome. And some of this cheesecake because that looks nice. And I'm also gonna get a brownie. Ooh, it looks good. Perfect. Okay, so we ate like every single thing on this buffet except they had 2 soups. There's a corn chowder and a chicken noodle. And then they have a salad section if you want to make like a fresh salad. That's it. Everything else we showed you guys. We are on to dessert. They did have quite a few options. They also had soft serve ice cream. They have coffee, which nearly burned me alive. It was really hot. One other thing I wanted to point out that we realized is we felt like weirdly awkward. We realized they don't play any music in here. So it's like weirdly quiet. I mean, it's good for us because I'm talking to you guys, but I mean, it's weird when you're just eating in like the sounds of spoons and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, let's move to, it's just kind of funny. Let's get this. This looks like Boston cream pie. It looks great. The desserts look really good. I think a lot of the buffets do kind of ship the desserts in from like one company. They all seem to look really similar. We'll see if this is the same situation. That's delicious. Ooh, that's a good sweet treat right there. Ooh, the cake is really soft and light and fluffy. And there's a custard in the middle, and then the icing is super, super fudgy and really sweet. Let's switch over. I think this is lemon. I think this is lemon meringue pie. Ooh, that pie was really good. I hope this is just as good. Hopefully the desserts are gonna be like 10 out of 10, so let's give it a go. Pretty sure that these guys are getting their desserts from the same place that Main Street Station does. They're tasting really similar. The lemon meringue is lovely. It's not super, super tart. It's like the perfect level of tart versus sweet. The crust is really light and crumbly, and there's like a little bit of a meringue topping on top. It's very good. I enjoyed that one as well. Let's try this very simple looking cheesecake. Yeah, that's awesome. None of these were labeled. These are all good so far. The cheesecake is very simple. The crumb is like, the crust is very sweet, perfect texture, nice and creamy cheesecake. Like so far all of these are good. Like honestly. Carrot cake, let's try it. Looks like there's bits and pieces of like maybe some dried fruit and some nuts in here, and then some frosting on the top. Let's try. The icing is really good and the flavor is good, but I always find the carrot cake to have like a really dry texture on the buffets. I don't know why. I think they put too many nuts and then it dries out the cake. Because I like a really moist carrot cake, and they're never that moist, but the frosting is very delicious. All right, let's try a brownie. So far, all of the desserts are very good besides the carrot cake, I would say. It's a cakey brownie, and the cake is very, very moist. The chocolate flavor is like more of a kind of a milk chocolate, but not super, super sweet. Even the icing is not crazy sweet, unlike the Boston cream, which had like a super sweet topping. This one's delicate. Awesome. Honestly, I liked them all besides the carrot cake. All of these desserts were good, and I will probably finish every single one. So I'm sure most of you were expecting a more negative review, but honestly, the food was fine, and it was $25. Now, do I recommend you come to Circus and eat there? No. In fact, for a couple more dollars, you guys could go to Main Street Station or South Point. I have reviews on both of those. I really like those buffets. So it was fine. I wouldn't come back. I hope that you guys enjoyed this review. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys in the next.